Hi there, Packwill here, and I want to talk about chasing your dreams, achieving what you want to be, which is actually impossible to many people but the dreams of many. But you see a lot of people online and you see books and help books and so on and so forth about how to achieve your dreams, how to become who you want to be, find your purpose and so on and so forth, but there's a few things that need to be addressed. There's a few things that need to be addressed before you start chasing your dreams, before you suddenly go, oh, I want to do this now in my life. I mean, you need to think things through. I just want to bring up a few things that need to be thought through before anyone starts following their dreams or chasing what they want to become. Okay? The first one is don't monetize what you love. I know a lot of people go, what the hell do you mean by that? What do you mean by that? And you know you've heard the term, I do what I love for a living. You know you've heard that. You've heard that everywhere. You've heard it somewhere in your life that I do what I love for a living. And to a lot of people I have seen personally, that's the worst thing. Because what they loved as a hobby and what they loved that gave them joy in life, all of a sudden doesn't give them that. All of a sudden the fun, the pleasure of what they used to do as a hobby, which is now their primary source of income, is no longer what they love. It's just business. And that's not saying don't do it. You can do it if you wish. But I've just seen personally to a lot of people I know who've done what they love. The problem is it's just completely consumed them, and any joy they got from what they used to do is now nil and void. Okay? Like I said, it's on the more creative side. Like if you're art or music or craft or something, it's like that's what I'm talking about, the more creative side of business and so forth. Okay? You shouldn't monetize it. You can if you wish, and I know it sounds bizarre, but it's like a double-edged sword. It's great to monetize it, but then all of a sudden it's no longer fun. It's no longer something you enjoy. It's just business. The second part that needs to be addressed is, what do you rather have? What would you rather want? And when you talk to people who have dreams of life and what they want to do and what they want to chase, and then they'll tell you, and then all of a sudden it's like, oh, but I've got a 9 to 5 now, I've got a job. I mean, I'm happy where I am. And I hear that. And you can tell it's complete bullshit. You can tell it's complete crap. The whole, I'm happy where I am. And I think, no, you've settled for what you have. You got. You haven't, I mean, you dreamt when you were younger, and now you're exhausted. You don't want to pursue further. It's what you really want, prioritising. Okay? That's one of the more important parts of addressing anything of chasing your dreams. It's prioritising what you want. It's like, it's far easier to have the path of least resistance. It's far easier just to get a job, get a house, go through the routine of rotas and 9 to 5 for the next 30 years. It's great doing that. It's easy. It's an easy way of copping out. Okay? Because being inventive, making new things, blazing a trail and leaving a path behind, forging a path, is far harder. It's exhausting, it's taxing. Right now it's like 3 in the morning. Okay? Like, I barely ever sleep, but anyway. That's number 2. It's prioritising what you really want. Okay? The third part of what we have to address before you ever want to become what you want to be is financial. Okay? This is what the part that binds it all together. It's okay not monetizing, or if you monetize whatever. It's about financial. It's the start off. It's what you need to begin with. It's like if you want to become, if you have like a calling, you want to become something in life. You can't just drop your 9 to 5. You can't just go. Now leave my 9 to 5. You just can't do that. No one can. You've got to start off somewhere. Like you can't just. You don't start at the top. You've got to start at the bottom. Yeah, it's humiliating and Kafkaesque and dragging and so on and so forth. But we need to address that. You need to start somewhere. And it's financial. And you get people going, I can't do it because of this or that or the other. And then what happens is, it's a cycle of, they want to do it but can't, but financial, but they have to start from the bottom, it's too long, so on and 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 so on. Then in the end you're 50 or 60 and your entire life is wasted. That's the problem with free. It's the beginning, the kick-off, the kickstart. That's number 3. Which mingles into number 2, it's kind of a mixture. Okay? There's another thing with chasing your dreams, and it's a blessing and a curse, and a lot of people wouldn't agree, but it does happen a lot. And it's being heartless. It's being absolutely heartless, ruthless. That's the reality, okay? You can be a real nice person, giving, charitable, loving, and so on and so forth, but in business, that doesn't add up, okay? Whatever you're doing, if you make it into a business, all of a sudden, those charitable traits are useless, and they are absolutely useless in business. You may not agree, but any successful person will realise that sometime in his career, whatever he is doing, he will crush someone. Chasing his dream, he will become what he wants to be. All of a sudden, he will have to realise that he is going to most likely destroy someone. Not physically. I don't mean you can just pull a gun and shoot someone. That's illegal. That's stupid as well. If you shoot your opponents in business, that's not going to be the best way around it. But anyway, that's not a good way. But I mean financially and otherwise. That's the other part. Number 4. What needs to be addressed, the thing. Thanks, like, comment and subscribe. I would really appreciate it right now. I am Paco and I will see you later.